Going to get back to President Trump calling for a 100% tariff on foreign-made films. Bradley Gallo is a film producer, and he joins me now. All right, Bradley, I know you don't like this. What's wrong with 100% tariffs on foreign films?
They're unworkable, Stuart. Tariffs would inflate costs. They would stall productions, create retaliatory tariffs, and they would devastate the workers. We had COVID. We had strikes, fires. Now we're going to get hit with tariffs. We're the global leader in entertainment, okay? Our culture is our biggest export. We export more than we buy. Foreign sales would get crushed. International sales of the product that we're trying to sell. American franchises like Bond, how do we make that movie? You got to go all over the world and do all the cool locations that people love in entertainment. And it's an American company, Amazon, that makes Bond.
So
it's huge.
What is the right incentive then? I mean, LA clearly has seen a draining out of the film industry. What incentive would you have to bring them back?
The government needs a federal production rebate, 10% that you add on top of the state. So if you have Georgia or Texas or California or New York, they have, let's say a 30% tax credit. You add another 10% on top of that, and you will keep production here. There's, we go to Northern Ireland and it's got a bigger tax credit. It's going to make us go there. It's costs, the costs are high to making a movie in the States.
But then essentially you're looking for money. If you're looking for tax credits to film in Los Angeles or wherever in Hollywood, that essentially you're looking for money.
There's 77 countries offering these incentives, and when you make a bottom line of what a studio decides they're going to do with their money, they're going to go to the place that's going to give them the biggest advantage, and we want that to be America. It's just the way it is. 50% of the budget sometimes being covered overseas.
So, but why should President Trump help Hollywood when most people in Hollywood thoroughly detest him and speak out against him constantly and wouldn't vote for him until hell freezes over?
Well, I just sat yesterday with 250 of the top producers, and they're not focused on anything related to politics. They get what Trump is doing. He's shining a spotlight on an industry that has trouble. We know that the American workers in the entertainment business are hurting, and that's what Trump's trying to do. He just can't do it with tariffs. He has to do it with incentives. And so when I sat with them, we had a couple of choices. We have maybe the Federal Film Commission can be created, modeled after the UK, that sort of helps with co-treaty productions and, designates this tax credit. There's a lot of ways to do it.
Okay, we understand. Bradley, thanks for joining us this morning. We don't often have guests on the show from Hollywood, but you're welcome to come back anytime you like.
Thanks so much, Stuart.
Sure, Bradley. We'll see you soon.